coding, 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 codling moth, codling moth, codling moth, codling moth, coddling, 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 aerolite, 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 cod liver oil, cod liver oil, cod liver oil, cod liver oil, codominance, 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 co-driver, 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 codswallop, 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 co-education, 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 coefficient of elasticity, coefficient of elasticity, coefficient of elasticity, coefficient of elasticity, coefficient of ara, coefficient of ara, coefficient of ara, coefficient of ara, coefficient of expansion, coefficient of expansion, coefficient of expansion, coefficient of expansion, aerologist, 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 coefficient of induction, coefficient of induction, coefficient of induction, coefficient of induction, coefficient of loading, coefficient of loading, coefficient of loading, coefficient of loading, coefficient of reflection, coefficient of reflection, coefficient of reflection, coefficient of reflection, coefficient of roughness, coefficient of roughness, coefficient of roughness, coefficient of roughness, coefficient, 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 coelenterate, 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 celiac, 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 coelostat, 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 aerology, 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 coenzyme, 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 coequal, 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 coerce, 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 coercible, 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 coercion, 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 coercive, 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 coessential, 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 coeval, 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 coexistence, 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 aeromechanics, 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 coexistent, 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 cofactor, 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 coffee bean, coffee bean, coffee bean, coffee bean, coffee break, coffee break, coffee break, coffee break, coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee cup, coffee grounds, coffee grounds, coffee grounds, coffee grounds, coffee house, coffee house, coffee house, coffee house, coffee maker, coffee maker, coffee maker, coffee maker, coffee mill, coffee mill, coffee mill, coffee mill, coffee pot, coffee pot, coffee pot, coffee pot, a black eye, a black eye, a black eye, a black eye, obasque, 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 coffee set, coffee set, coffee set, coffee set, coffee spoon, coffee spoon, coffee spoon, coffee spoon, coffee table, coffee table, coffee table, coffee table, coffee, 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 coffee pot, coffee pot, coffee pot, coffee pot, coffer, 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 cofferdam, 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 coffin bone, coffin bone, coffin bone, coffin bone, coffin joint, coffin joint, coffin joint, coffin joint, coffin plate, coffin plate, coffin plate, coffin plate, aeronaut, 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 coffin, 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 co-function, 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 cog the dice, cog the dice, cog the dice, cog the dice, cog, 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 cogency, 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 cogently, 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 cogged, 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 cogger, 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 cogging, 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 aeronautical engineering, aeronautical engineering, aeronautical engineering, aeronautical engineering, cogitative, 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 cognac, 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 cognate languages, cognate languages, cognate languages, cognate languages, cognation, 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 cognition, 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 cognizable, 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 aeronautical, 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 cognizance, 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 cognizant, 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 cognomen, 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 cognoscente, 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 cognoscible, 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 cognovert, 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 cograil, 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 cogwheel, 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 cohabitation, 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 aeronautics, 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 coair, 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 coerus, 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 coherently, 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 coherer, 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 cohesive force, cohesive force, cohesive force, cohesive force, cohesive, 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 aeroplane, 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 cohesiveness, 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 cohort, 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 coiffeur, 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 coiffure, 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 coin, 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 colignition, 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 coil spring, coil spring, coil spring, coil spring, coil vacuum pan, coil vacuum pan, coil vacuum pan, coil vacuum pan, coil winding, coil winding, coil winding, coil winding, aerosol, 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 coil wire, coil wire, coil wire, coil wire, coin box, coin box, coin box, coin box, coin money, coin money, coin money, coin money, coin box telephone, coin box telephone, coin box telephone, coin box telephone, coincidence, 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 coincident, 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 coincidental, 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 coincidentally, 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 coiner, 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 coyer, 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 coital, 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 coition, 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 coitus, 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 coke breeze, coke breeze, coke breeze, coke breeze, aerosphere, 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 coke furnace, coke furnace, coke furnace, coke furnace, coke oven, coke oven, coke oven, coke oven, coke, 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 coking coal, coking coal, coking coal, coking coal, coking duff, coking duff, coking duff, coking duff, coking, 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 coal, 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 coal,